Hello, hello. Hi, Gino.
Hi, bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour. Thank you for accepting to be my guest. Thank you for accepting to be volunteered for this episode.
Thank you
Because
for having me on your episode.
thanks you. You are, just for the record, you and I are friends, and we saw each other at the coffee shop, and I said, Gino, you would be perfect for this topic. And we started a little bit talking about what kind of topic or what topic could we could be talking about. And then you're very immersed in energy, yoga, prayer, hiking. Uh, you're full of life, full of laughter, and a deep thinker. And at the same time, you've never run your own business. And here you are, I'm asking you a question coming from somebody outside the realm of business to merge something that is dear to your heart, which is the whole theme of love and business. It's a little bit different, but if you don't mind, let's chat a little bit and see where this conversation can lead us. Anything you want to say before we dive in?
Nothing at all, really. I'm very excited about the topic, although I've never been a businesswoman in my life. But I'm excited about the topics because being surrounded by business people and business friends and business entrepreneurs in life, you learn a lot from their experiences and the way they tell you stories. So I've gathered all of this and we're going to put it into that topic today, love in business.
I like that. Let's start with your understanding, your definition of love, right? And please feel free to mix languages, whatever feels more comfortable for you.
Yeah. Love, an
Mm,
intense feeling of deep affection.
okay.
Definition. It's not my
Okay.
definition,
Your
it's the
definition.
dictionary's definition.
I looked
An
it up.
intense feeling of deep affection.
Oh God, I would love to argue, with that dictionary.
Okay, okay. And then, of
Okay.
course, a business, a person's regular occupation, profession, or trade. Business in love.
Love in business.
Love in business, business, love. It doesn't matter. Now I twist it a bit. It's okay. Love in
Okay.
business.
Okay.
Okay, first
Okay.
thing I can say, if somebody gives me this title and they ask me to write an essay about it,
Mm-hmm.
I will start my introduction with leading without a title.
Okay. So one of the items you're looking into is to lead a business.
Yeah,
Is that
without a
what you're saying?
title. Yeah, lead a
Without
business
a
without a
title.
title. I can explain. Let's say you are the CEO, the owner, the COO, whatever it is. I don't know what you call them. I know CEO and COO. I don't know what you call them. But I think whoever you are in the company, especially if you are at the top in the company, it's better to lead without your title. So it's not like when you enter the company, here comes the CEO and they're all scared. Or here comes the CEO and here comes the manager director and they all get scared. No, I think you should go in and lead without that title. So drop that title off your shoulders and walk in as a normal, loving, and caring businessman.
Can you have a normal, loving, caring businessman?
Definitely. I can be one
You
of them.
can.
Yes.
Okay. And how would that manifest?
It will manifest in many ways because I think the best, I'm going to put loving in between, the best loving leaders will grow more loving leaders.
I like that.
So putting the growth and the welfare of your employees above the needs of their egos. What do you think?
What's wrong with having an ego?
No, there's nothing wrong with having an ego, but having ego sometimes destroys your relationship around the people that they're working with you. Because in another way, in another matter, you are always right. When you have so much ego, because you are the boss, you are always right. Unfortunately, it's not true. We can't be always right. Wherever we are in life, wherever we are in a company, I've never been in a company, but I think from what I hear from many people, even from my children who the three of them works for company, so I think I hear a lot of stories, so I think ego, it will kill the people around you. Your ego, it will kill the people around you. So I don't know. So can I say something?
Of course. That's why you're here.
You have to be a good listener. You have to optimize. You have to serve to make people around you happy. I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if I'm wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong at all. The beauty of your take on this, it's a fresh take. It's a new take. And it's a take by observing others and living your life.
Yeah.
It's a take without really the practical experience of running a business, which is a very nice angle to have, right? It's a pure angle to have. My question is, going back to the leader, I was asking for a name, if a name comes to mind of a company, a famous name that you think this person is a good leader and see what they've done, or this person is a bad leader, or not the leader who is leading with love as you have defined.
Okay, a good leader for a company, but he died now.
Okay, who?
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela was a leader of a company?
Yes, he was a leader of
a nation.
No, not only a nation, no. He was a leader of a company, but now I can't recall the name of it in South Africa before he died. He was a leader of that company. It's actually, it's kind of organization for underprivileged children.
An NGO, okay. A non-profit,
yes,
maybe?
an NGO. And
non-government.
Then there was another company, but now I can't remember the name. Sorry, Tony. Although I'm not vaccinated, but I can't remember.
Okay. I like your parentheses. Okay, let's talk about Nelson. What about Nelson Mandela? You think he died, right? I mean, everyone knows he's one of the most famous people in the 20th century.
That was
before.
A great leader. A leader for a nation.
Yes.
A leader, I can say the best leader they've ever had in the whole of Africa as a continent. Never mind South Africa, So for me to talk about Nelson Mandela, it's very close to my heart because I'm sure I've mentioned to you, I was his neighbor. So we lived across each other, so I've met him personally, I've sat with him, I've talked to him. For me, that's a leader. Never mind if he was a leader of a nation, or if he was a leader of a company, if he was a leader of a country, I don't know. But that's a leader. Because he lived 27 years in jail, came out of jail, became the leader of a nation who had so much love, forgiveness, and giving. So for me, that's a leader. This is a leader.
Do you think Nelson Mandela would have been a good CEO of a company?
Without any doubt.
Okay, so you're saying a person's character can run a country, can run a non-government organization, and can run a business?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I think if Nelson Mandela is still alive and he had so many companies, he'll be a fantastic leader, a great leader. Because the fact is that he has his feet on the ground. It's very important to have your feet on the ground.
What does that really mean?
It means he was so humble, yet he was the greatest. So Nelson Mandela had no title.
He was president of
Yeah,
South
but listen. Yeah,
Africa.
but Nelson Mandela never left his house with 60 cars behind him and 60 cars in front of him.
How do you know?
Because I lived across his house. He was my neighbor.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So Nelson Mandela left his house in a normal Toyota Corolla or whatever it is, the car that they were driving at the
Yeah.
time. He was a humble person who comes and knocks at your gate on a Sunday afternoon to comes in and drink coffee with you. That's why
Okay.
he was a great leader.
Hmm.
But where do we
This is
find
where
this? Where do we find this these days, Tony?
I'm sure we
Where?
can, but they're not as hailed and they're not as put in the spotlight, under the spotlight. Maybe. I'm sure there are.
Where are they? Are they hidden?
Not necessarily, but they're not as famous as Nelson Mandela.
No, I'm sure they're very famous and they're very good people out there, which I don't see them. You know, with all my respect to all the good people in the world, but what I see today in the world that we're living in now at the moment, I only see show off, nose in the sky, and do you know who I am? Like, do you know who I am? No, I don't know who you are. You are a human. Do you know what? Did you get my drift here?
Yes. Yes.
It's all
I
about
think,
the title.
as you were talking, I think I remember the case, if it's correct, the person who started from scratch, an immigrant, went either to Canada or to the States and built the yogurt brand, Chobani. He's
Okay.
probably of Iranian origin. And he
Descent,
was
yeah.
very decent, yeah, and he shared a lot with his employees. So as the company grew, he was sharing with his employees,
Wow.
like made them shareholders with him, gave them,
Wow. Yes, a
yes.
share, yeah.
And I'm sure he was very well respected and still is.
Wow.
So I'm sure there's a lot of love there, but there's also a lot of business acumen. In
Okay.
order to, at the end of the day, a business has to generate
Definitely.
income.
But can I tell you a sentence that comes out about this gentleman you're talking about?
Mhm. Go
I
ahead.
think this man was leading with care,
Mhm.
decency, and love that caused his team, customers, and suppliers and investors to fall in love with him and respect him.
I can sense the passion behind
Yes,
what you were
so
just
I
saying.
don't know this guy, but this is what comes to my mind when you spoke about him. This is what comes to my mind.
You're probably right. Now let me ask you a tricky question.
Okay.
Is there someone, or do you know of someone who has successful businesses, but you don't think he runs it with care, love, and what have you?
Not really.
Okay, let me throw a name at you.
Okay.
Elon Musk today.
He's
He's a controversial figure. Controversial
he's
figure. What?
Elon Musk. I can't say the word. I'll be bad. I can't say it. Elon
Oh, you
Musk for
can't.
me.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. I think
Yeah.
he. Honestly,
Yes.
I'm scared now. Probably they will come to my house and they will take me.
Don't worry. No one will cut your internet. You're good.
Elon Musk is surrounded by devilness.
Oh, wow.
That's my opinion.
That you took it all the way to the extreme.
Yes.
He's extremely successful.
Yeah, but I don't care if he's I don't care if he's extremely successful. This man,
Yeah.
if I look at him, you know what? Let's talk from a yogi perspective.
If you
If
connect
I
it to
see,
love,
yes.
I'm
If
with
I
you.
see Elon Musk personally, which I do watch stuff about him and I read a lot about him, and I don't know if you know that Elon Musk is South African.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And I
So
know,
it,
and I know you. Most of your life is there, so I
yeah,
know you. You know
so
the culture.
for me, Elon Musk is surrounded by a devilish work. He doesn't have a clean aura around him.
I can't argue this. I don't know
No,
much about this,
that's my opinion.
but I gave you a controversial figure, right?
Okay,
But as a business person, he's been extremely successful. I mean, he's fallen several times. He failed, and I'm sure, but he gets things done. What does he? I'm sure there is love associated with. There is no way.
with
Maybe he
Elon
doesn't love the.
Musk,
Yes,
no,
I
Tony,
think.
no, Tony, there's no love. There's
Really?
cleverness and brain
Yes.
without love. He's too smart. He's
Okay.
far too smart. And that's
To
why he
love.
arrived where he is today. No, there's no love with Elon Musk. With Elon Musk,
Hmm.
there's power.
Okay.
There's power.
So what drives him? Power, or I say it's the love of making things happen, the love of creating things, the love of inventing things. He probably
Really?
doesn't. That's what I think.
Yeah, you know better, Tony.
No, I
You're a
don't know
businessman.
better.
You know
I'm
better.
challenging. I'm challenging your approach. I mean your opinion about this. I mean, can
Honestly, my
someone?
opinion,
Yeah.
I don't.
I. I mean, I respect that, and
Yeah, I really don't
I
like him.
respect that.
You know who's
But what
got
I'm
love? Do you know who's got love? And he's a
yeah.
crazy person, but he's got so
Who?
much love in him.
Who?
Trump.
Really?
Yes, I'm sorry. He's a crazy president. He
Yes.
says it as it is. Excuse
Yes.
my language, doesn't take shit from no one on earth. Whoever they
Yes.
are in life, he doesn't care. And he knows
Mm-hmm.
what he wants. And
Mm-hmm.
thank you for the second time he has become the president. That one, he's got love. Some people think,
Very
no,
interesting.
yeah, I'm
Very
telling you, that's,
interesting to see
and
these two individuals.
yes. If you tell me, you know what, I'm going to introduce you to Elon Musk or President Trump, which one you would like to sit with? I'll say definitely I want to sit with Trump. Because Trump
Very interesting.
is a crazy human being.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's got a side where he's got devil in him or whatever it is, but Trump has got love in him. There is love. Elon Musk is a figure that stands like this with a block. There's a block here, but very smart person where he's gone, where he is today in life. And مثل ما بيقولوا بالعربي هيك بيطحش. Elon Musk بيطحش بفوت حتى لو بيقع,
بيضحك.
even if he falls 1,000 times, he will be there in the deep hole and he comes out again winning because I think he's super smart. So it's his cleverness. It's not the love that he has. He is very smart. That's why he is
So,
where he is today.
so we have this one individual who is extremely successful that you think that you give some labels to him at him,
Haram, shame.
right? حرام. ما بعرف إذا حرام. It's your call.
It's my call.
And we have a Nelson Mandela, right? And this Elon Musk has produced and is still producing and being successful. The second person is the leader, in your opinion. And a third person, who is Trump, who, in your opinion,
And he's the craziest
has
one
love.
among them.
He's the
Lots of love.
craziest one among them, and he has lots of love.
Lots of love.
Now, the Nelson Mandela is in the middle. Let's complicate this a little bit more.
Okay.
Let's throw ego. Who of the three has ego?
The most ego.
I'm not comparing. Okay, the
Okay.
most ego, fine.
Musk.
Who has the most? Musk, the most ego.
Yes.
Second ego.
Trump.
And
No
the third
ego.
one?
Mandela. No ego.
No.
No. Not at all.
Okay, here's my problem, right? As I'm thinking with you here and discussing with you, my problem is all three have produced, have created, have made things, have put people together, have changed the world in a
Yeah,
major way. All
true.
three. Why do we care if there is love or there is no love in all of the three formulas?
Why do we care if there is love or there is no love?
Yes,
No, we
they're all
must care.
impacting.
No, we must care, Tony. Because
Why?
I know that Elon Musk, we can call him, he's the most successful amongst those three, you know. Now, Nelson Mandela died, you know. He was an icon figure. But Elon Musk did not arrive where he is today because he had love. Forget it. That's my opinion.
I respect that, but I'm trying to peel it a little bit more to see.
You're digging now, like we're peeling an onion.
Yes, we're digging. I'm trying to
You're digging.
understand with you. I don't have the answer,
Okay.
but I'm trying to understand with you.
Okay.
All three have changed lives. And I'm sure some of them to the better or the worse.
Okay.
They've changed lives. They've had impact on society.
On
Big time.
society, yes. Okay.
Big time. If I like Elon Musk, I would say he has created hundreds of thousands of jobs, families flourishing, you know, getting a paycheck and living a life and making
Yeah, but
families and
Tony,
traveling.
remember, they are helping him. They are helping him to make the money. That's why he employs so many people. He has the means, he has the money. That's why he has to employ so many people, because of course, he needs
Okay.
all the society and these people around him because he's making the money. He's the big shot. He's the owner of his own company. Of course,
Yeah.
companies, IES.
Yes.
That's why he needs these people, not because he has love. لأنه عايزهم. He needs them. He needs them.
You don't think he loves his work? He loves doing things?
He loves his work, or he is addicted. He is addicted to money.
Okay.
The more I make, I want more and more and more and more and more.
Mandela made changes.
Mandela made big changes, but Mandela made changes with love. Can you live in a jail for 27 years and come out and forgive everybody? I doubt it.
May God not test me on this one.
Exactly. You
I
know what I
can't tell.
mean, Tony?
I cannot tell. No.
Mandela, he had an open agenda. He spoke about it. He shared his experience. He had his house open for everybody. He had his house open for the nation.
And you know it firsthand.
Yeah, and since Mandela came as a president, as I'm sure you are aware of, he was the first black president in South Africa. They never had an African president. So he was the first African president to lead a nation. And everybody loved him. And we had less crime when Mandela was our president. We had less crime. And Mandela opened to all the African countries. Everybody was coming to visit us. Before, they weren't allowed to come. So he was a good leader.
He was a good leader.
Yeah.
And he made changes to his society.
Yes.
Trump, I'm sure, I know for a fact, lots of people don't like him. And lots of people love him.
Exactly.
Now, I go back, you're saying he's crazy, but he operates with love. That's what you're saying.
Yes, he does. But you can see that he operates with love, because you can see from his personality.
Tell me,
how can you see? Like Akhwat, Majnoon, he starts screaming. Even he screams at the journalists. He screams in front of the public. He screams in front of everybody. But that scream loud comes with love. Because that, I know that many Americans, including, I can give you an example, my sister-in-law is American. She doesn't like him. And my brother loves him. And they fight together under one roof because one loves him, one hates him. You know what? Yes, I know that many people hate him. You know, I know that. But he's loved by many, many people. I know he's a
Of
crazy
course.
one.
I
And
mean,
I
he
know
got elected. Yeah.
he got elected. I'm sorry, Tony. He didn't cheat. I don't think he cheated to get elected. He got elected. But he is a good leader. For me, he's a good leader. And he's got so much love, but you can see he has love. ما عنده هيك that block, like we said, like Elon Musk. هيك he's open. He talks about any shit. Let's be honest, he talks about everything. He's not scared. Like he can, while he's talking now, let's say, he will be screaming, just now he starts laughing. So he's got that split personality of ego there. And then he's got I call him the gentle giant. Because I see in Trump a little child who wants to scream. And they let him. I think they let him. His family let him lead. He screams, he shouts, he laughs, he says whatever he wants. ما في كيف بيقولوا ما في تشفير. ما عنده تشفير على الكلام تبعه. He will say it as it is. No coding. And even if he wants to use the F word, he will use it in front of everybody, the whole world on social media. He doesn't care. So for me, he's a good person. What you see is what you get.
Okay.
I have another person I'd like to talk about. I remember one person now.
Exactly.
Very interesting person. Carlos Ghosn.
Yalla. Okay. Tell me more about Carlos.
Okay. Carlos Ghosn, with his brain and his love, he came back home. The way he came back home, who would think about something? It's a movie.
It is a movie, actually.
It's a movie. I've read his book. I've watched the documentary.
Yes.
My bucket list, I'd like to sit with this person one day for 10 minutes for a cup of coffee. I just want to sit with for 10 minutes.
Yes.
He has affected me immensely with the way he behaved. And I strongly believe he wasn't a good leader if he didn't have love in him. That man has so much love to give to everybody, to show the people, to teach the people. Although he was called so many names, a thief, he stole from the company. I don't know what they were saying about him. But you know what? What he did it with love. Tony Anjad, how did this man escape? This man has got faith. Never mind love. He's got faith. He's got faith. How did he arrive?
Definitely an intelligent individual, and who has run many businesses.
Yes.
Right? And he's made many people happy, and many other thousand people unhappy, especially in the beginning of his career when he took over in Japan and he had to lay off people so that the company picked up again. So Carlos Ghosn came to mind as a fourth character, and we talked about every single one of them with several angles. Love is number one, and you said he is full of love. Our fourth protagonist in this case.
Yes.
Every single one of them is intelligent, right? Let's throw the ego part with Carlos Ghosn. Where do you think he stands? Because you were rating the egos.
Okay, I'm rating. Still, Elon Musk number one. Okay. Carlos Ghosn number two.
Yes.
Trump number three. Mandela is the least.
Okay.
But Carlos Ghosn, he maneuvers in a different way from reading his book and watching the documentary. I learned a lot about this character, this gentleman, the man they call the thief, which I doubted. I don't know. I doubted. He was too smart. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if I can sum it up, like if let's say we want to say a sentence, You have to have your heart in your business and your business in your heart. You have to have your heart in your business and your business in your heart. That was Carlos Ghosn.
Very nice. This is a good quote. This can go viral, you know.
So please, Tony, if one day
Yes,
you get
yes.
to meet Carlos Ghosn, please can you take me to have a cup of coffee with him? Because I really would like to meet this man in person. I am no one in life. I'm a normal person. I'm a mom of 3 children, but I'd like to meet this person, face to face, because he has a beautiful aura, energy, giving information, teaching people, and it takes a lot of courage to do what he did. A lot of courage.
Absolutely.
But Tony, it didn't
I'm
happen
sure you'll
without...
meet him one day.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
Tony,
you're going to meet
it
him
didn't
one day.
happen without faith, eh? It did not happen without faith.
So several themes come in now to our conversation. Ego, love, faith, right?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness was highlighted with Nelson Mandela.
Forgiveness is highlighted with Nelson. That's it.
With Nelson.
That's it.
But the other three themes were very much with the other 3 leaders, the gentlemen leaders.
But there's something we forgot.
One more thing? Okay.
Yeah. Confidence.
Of course.
If you have confidence in yourself, you have confidence in others. Confidence. I can't be the CEO of a company and walk in, let's say, with no confidence. I'm not talking about ego. Confidence. Like projecting myself in the morning when I walk in, either with a smile or a nice good morning or what's up, enjoy your coffee. If I'm passing all the offices and somebody's having his coffee in front of me, enjoy your coffee, enjoy your breakfast. What's up, guys? I'll see you just now. Like confidence. Bring it out, spread it, throw it around you. That's not ego. That's confidence.
Good. Let's converge back because it's love and business. I think you summed it up in a very, very good way when you gave the example of Carlos Ghosn. You said love in business, love in your business in your heart, and your heart is in business.
That's right.
We have to do one more thing. We dissected love. Now we have to dissect business. When you said love in my heart and my heart is in business. You got me confused. Say it again. Say it again.
You have to have your heart in your business and your business in your heart.
In your heart.
Okay.
Now, because
Can I add something?
Yes, but we have to get back to this. Yes.
Very good. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Okay.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do.
So here I'm going to catch you on this.
I know you're going to catch me.
Elon Musk loves what he does.
Yeah, but Elon Musk loves himself. Yes, he loves what he does, but he loves himself. And that's why he succeeded. You see, it's very controversial because some people, they love themselves, they have so much egos, and they will be great leaders. And some people, they have so much love in them, and they share it with everybody around them, and they become also great leaders. So we have 2 kinds of leaders.
So one is driven by the love for the business itself, and one is driven by the love for the business, but love for the people also.
And that's why
in that
he also succeeds. Steve Jobs Now I'm remembering names.
Steve
What about
Jobs,
Steve
yeah.
Jobs?
Oh, he was tough. He wasn't
I
a
know.
pleasant person.
No, he
He
was
was
very
not a
tough.
pleasant.
But what did
He
he
was.
say? What did he say on his bed, his last wishes when he was dying? He became a different person because he was a
Yeah.
very harsh person in business.
If he were still alive, probably he would be labeled as Elon Musk, or more towards the Elon Musk if he were
He will
still
be
alive.
labeled towards the Elon Musk.
So Allah يطول بعمرهم كلهم.
Definitely,
We
definitely.
will see what happens in their last moments, and for us also. So it's not probably fair comparison.
Description, a
But
comparison, a.
fair description. But I'm glad that here's what I learned. I learned about love in business, and so one could love what they do and not necessarily love or love the people around them. That's what you said. Other people can love the people around them and love what they do. That's better.
Yes.
I don't personally think. I think you need both. But it's not. It doesn't show. It doesn't show. So the Elon Musk type, I'm sure he has love and respect for the people working with him. Otherwise, he couldn't have grown that much.
No. I'm sure he
That's
has.
my take.
No, I'm sure he
That's
has
my take.
not love and respect. I'm sure he has respect for the
Ah,
people that work around him. That's very different, Tony.
okay.
Because he is Elon Musk and he needs to show everybody I'm Elon Musk, and there is that bridge that he can't. You know what I mean? ففي هيدا البريدج
Cross.
between him, he can't cross the bridge between him and his employees. فيضل عنده هيدا respect as Elon Musk that he thinks he is God. I read that one. That he thinks he is God at the moment, which is not God. He's far away from being God. Ya samah Allah. But that's why, like, if we take Elon Musk, we put him here, that's why he's successful. He doesn't cross the bridge. He's harsh, he's this, but he pays well his employees, but he's not loved, Tony. Elon Musk, if Gino and Tony work for Elon Musk, he's not going to pass us one day and say, oh, let's grab a cup of coffee. No, there is that bridge. Yeah, but Trump, I can maybe go to the embassy if I'm American, a crazy American, and he's there at the embassy, and I see him and I start screaming that I want to go close to that man because I love him. I'm very sure he's going to tell me, let her come. Let her approach her, let her come. Because he's full of life, he's crazy, he's majnoon. So I think he will do something like that. Mandela will do something like that. Even Carlos Ghosn, because he has so much love and faith, he will also tell that person, come, whoever that person. If let's say I see him at Saint Charbel, Faradna, I see Carlos Ghosn at Saint Charbel, and I say, oh, this is Mr. Ghosn, and I'm so close to him, and I say, please, I want to greet you. I'm very fond of you. I'm sure he's not gonna act like a big shot, and he's not gonna tell me not to come close. I'm sure he'll tell me, Ahleen, how are you? You know what I mean?
Faith, ego, love for people and for what I do.
Modesty.
So, how about I give you the floor to wrap it up with a conclusion. With a conclusion for all of our people who are watching this podcast or listening to it. What would be a takeaway? You think a winning formula?
A winning formula for a successful
Winning
business.
formula for these CEOs. It could be a small business. It could be a big business. And knowing how you navigate life, knowing a little bit more about you, and bringing it from mixing several worlds together. What would be, in your opinion, a piece of advice that we can take?
Okay, piece of advice, one sentence, really, in one sentence. No matter where you're going to go in life, no matter where you are in life, no matter what religion you follow. It's not about Christianity because I'm Christian. No. It's one sentence. Because we all follow the one God. And the sentence is, you'll never walk alone. I repeat, you'll never walk alone. No matter where you are in life, no matter what you're going to do in life. So the most important thing to arrive to a successful person, to a successful businessman, to a successful CEO, to a successful wherever you are in life, to a manager, director, no matter where you are in the company, even you can be the smallest person in the company. You'll never walk alone. If you don't have faith, you are nobody. Regardless what religion you come from, I respect all the religions. So that's my sentence for a successful business and life. Faith,
When you say
love, respect, humbleness, feet on the ground. That's my
Eugénie Kadid Sayegh, aka Gino. Thank you very much for sharing today your thoughts and your take on, business leadership and the way we dissected it. Thank you very much.
Tony, can I seal it in a like yogi sealing? Can I seal it? Do you mind?
Please, it's your air.
Okay, so but you're gonna do it with me, okay? It takes just 30 seconds, okay? So bring your arms over your head, bend your elbows.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have to do this?
Yes, for a V for victory. Bring your hands in
Yeah.
front of your third eye. So when you look at people, you see everyone beautiful. In front of your lips for speaking only kind and loving words. And in front of your heart for love. I give you all the love that I have. Take it and spread it amongst the people you love in your life. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gino. Bye.
Bye.